GameRanks presents the 10 best new games of November 2015. We got a lot of games to cover. These are the games we're thinking about this month, so let's get started with number 10. Anno 2205 is a city building and economic simulation game with RTS elements. That's probably one of the best things it has going for it, the fact that it's got elements of civilization and command and conquer. You're tasked not with building civilization from the ground up, but leading it into the future. And that's the coolest part, the fact that you get to build these amazing, unique looking futuristic cities really make this feel different from all the other similar games out there. People have always loved the Anno games for their depth and aesthetics, and in 2205 you have unlimited city building at your fingertips. Not to mention for PC graphic fans, you can really amp the graphics up if you want. City builders, this might be a dream come true for you this month. Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon is a roguelike Pokemon game for the 3DS. It's a dungeon-crawling roguelike RPG game with 3D characters and environments. What makes the Pokemon Mystery Dungeon game special is that you actually play as the Pokemon. In this one, you get to choose from 20 other different Pokemon characters. It released in Japan in September, and it seems like people are loving it over there, with Famitsu giving it a 36 out of 40. I know that's a really weird review score number, but it's coming out in November this month, and Pokemon fans are pretty amped for it, so maybe you should be too. Speaking of 3DS games, this time in North America, we're getting Yokai Watch for the first time. Yokai Watch is absolutely huge in Japan and has been hugely anticipated in other territories since. It's a 3DS game in which you explore the world using your Yokai Watch to discover more than 200 yokai. These are little things that you befriend and turn them into a team to battle other yokai. Each yokai has its own skills and strength to solve daily problems. Does it sound a little familiar? Well, that's because it is, but it's a winning formula, people are addicted, people are hyped, and I know personally I can't wait to get my hands on it on 3DS this month. And at number 7, we have Mario Tennis Ultra Smash. It's time to finally dust off your Wii U again to play another Mario game. Mario Tennis Ultra Smash is, believe it or not, the 7th Mario Tennis game out there. And this time around, you're getting more game modes, better graphics, and the ability to use some amiibo features in the game. I'm sure for many of you, the most important aspect of this game is the multiplayer, and you're going to be able to do that. Thankfully, it doesn't really seem like Nintendo games are getting rid of couch co-op anytime soon. And at number 6, starting off the beginning of November, we have the release of the new Need for Speed game titled simply Need for Speed. This is the next-gen Need for Speed game that looks like a bit of a return to form and a spiritual successor to the Need for Speed Underground series. It features a single-player career and adventure mode, including FMV sequences, or actual live-action acted-out sequences, which could either be really cool and harkening back to 90s games, or be incredibly awkward. That being said, the racing and customization this time around looks better than ever. And after so many years since Need for Speed Underground 2, I am ready to get back and add spoilers to my ridiculous car. I'm really hoping this one is good. And speaking of games you really hope are good, is number 5, Star Wars Battlefront. Yes, what do we really need to say about Star Wars Battlefront? It's probably one of the most polarizing and divisive releases out there, because so many people out there are excited for it, and so many people out there are just really mad at it. And of course, some of that anger is not without justification with the fact that the game has a $50 season pass, which is really questionable, but I'm hoping in terms of how it goes with Battlefield, they're going to be supporting this game for a long time. If you played the beta of this, you know it's a pretty simple affair. It's simple Star Wars shooting, and it feels pretty good despite some little quirks. I'm hoping that the full game is up to snuff and really awesome, and I just love Star Wars, so I really can't wait for this. And at number 4, we have StarCraft II Legacy of the Void. Yeah, it feels like StarCraft II released so long ago, but here's the third and final expansion to the game, Wings of Liberty. Legacy of the Void is adding a bunch of new features, and the one mode that I'm the most excited to play is co-op missions. You can play these co-op missions regardless of your skill or playstyle with a friend, and you actually get one of 6 commanders to choose from to control on the battlefield. So for example, if you choose Kerrigan to control your army, you could actually directly control Kerrigan and use her powers. I don't know about you guys, but I think that sounds like a dream come true for StarCraft fans. If you've been waiting for a campaign to focus on the Protoss, this is your time to jump back into StarCraft. And at number 3, we have Rise of the Tomb Raider. This is, as of right now, the Xbox One exclusive that you can only play right now on Xbox, and you're gonna have to wait a year to play it on PlayStation 4. So for the time being, if you got an Xbox One, you're pretty lucky, because this game looks totally awesome. Sure, with better graphics, but gameplay-wise with the bow and arrow stuff, it might seem like a little bit more of a rehash of the original new Tomb Raider game, but that game was absolutely awesome, so I'll take more of that. This time around, you take up a more experienced Lara Croft as she travels to Siberia and Syria in the search of some ancient hidden secret stuff. She's also probably going to raid some tombs here and there. These games are awesome for me, and I put them right up there with Uncharted neck and neck, so I cannot wait to play Rise of the Tomb Raider. And at number 2, releasing this month, we have Call of Duty Black Ops 3. You know, believe it or not, there's actually a lot of things to be excited about with this new Call of Duty because number 1, the single-player campaign continues that weird, crazy, convoluted Black Ops story, this time even farther in the future. And this time around in multiplayer, you get more of an added sense of movement and traversal, similar to Titanfall and how you could run on walls and jetpack around. All the new movement, traversal, and multiplayer suite features are great, but the thing I'm really excited about this time around is the bigger, fleshed-out zombies mode. There's even more things to do, more crazy characters and story and voice actors, and I can't wait to jump into it. Here's hoping Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is awesome because I thought Advanced Warfare was pretty boring. And at number 1, the game we're the most excited about releasing this month, you guessed it, Fallout 4. What can we even say about Fallout 4 anymore? We've been talking about it for so long. It's exciting. This time you get a dog, you could build your own stuff, you could build your own shelter, you explore a post-apocalyptic Boston, Massachusetts area, and it seems really cool. I don't know if you guys got your hands on a Pip-Boy edition, but I know I did. I'm very excited to slap my phone into it and play along during the game. And Fallout 4 really just seems like it's in the making to be a great predecessor and follow-up to Fallout 3 and New Vegas. Just more Fallout, more good stuff. I'm all about it. Are you as hyped as me for Fallout 4? Let's talk about that in the comments. But last but not least, we also got some bonus titles, including Hard West. We've also got Night Squad, the PC game finally releasing for Xbox One this time around, and Rodea the Sky Soldier for Wii U and 3DS. These are the games worth paying attention to this month. We gave you a list. We want to know what you guys think about them down in the comments. What game are you looking forward to the most? Because there's a lot on here. There's Battlefront, there's Tomb Raider, there's Fallout, there's some heavy hitters on this list. So definitely let us know. If you did have a good time with this video and maybe learned about a game or two coming out, click the like button. And seriously, if you're new around here, subscribe because we put out videos every single day. But as always, thanks for watching and we'll see you guys next time.